All right, so we're going to call the meeting to order, and it is 7:13 p.m. I'm going to call the roll right now. Myself, Michael Doherty, is present. Fred Chimura.
Here.
David Fortin.
Here.
Jeffrey Kelleher.
Here.
Michael Bernardi.
Here.
Roy Bradrick.
Here.
Michelle Waz.
Here.
Darlene Perkins Cutler. Yeah, she's there, right there, but she's, I see her sitting there. And Barry Sheed?
I'm here.
Okay. All right, so the only one that is presently absent is Mr. Bernardi.
No, Mike answered.
I'm
He
here.
did?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so we have a quorum. We do not need to seat an alternate. So we will move on to item number 4, the approval of the minutes from June 9th, 2020, regular meeting.
I would move to approve the minutes from June 9th, 2020.
All right, we have a motion. We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right, Fred Chimura, second. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Mike.
Go ahead.
Page 2, 6C, last full line, talked about the service windows. Maybe I was mistaken, but I thought that was for the tax collector, not the treasurer.
No, that was both.
Sure, was it tax collector and town clerk?
Right, the
I thought it was tax
treasurer
collector
should be
and town
taken
clerk.
out.
The two front offices.
Yeah. That is correct.
So that needs to be corrected.
Yep.
Change it from town treasurer to tax collector and town clerk. That's the only thing I have.
Mr. Chairman. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can. Could we have a identification of who voted yay, nay, or abstained on the several votes that came up on the agenda?
Mike, you're back muted. No, still not, still nothing. As clerk, Roy, can you hear me? Can everybody else hear me?
I could. I hear you.
Continue.
Okay, I've already talked to our minute taker, and we're going to do that going forward. She said that's not a problem. If you'd like some corrections to the minutes in question, have you prepared anything so that you could just partially send that to Karen?
I have not.
Okay, all right. So we'll need to determine what those motions were and what their counts were. As soon as we can get the town hall hooked back up, we can do that. But it is, we will do that going forward. Yeah, just quickly, Mike, um, on, let's see, so let's just get this done, right? So Woodstock, still talking about the minutes, Woodstock Academy Capital Improvement Project. The motion carried 4 yay, 2 nay. I have the 2 nays as, from my memory, Shed and Bradrick. Is that correct?
I believe so, from my point.
Mr. Shed?
I was one of the nays on that.
Oh, okay. So Cynthia, do you have that? Okay, thank you. Then the next motion that was, there were nay votes, was that the amount of 218,136 be taken from CNR. It's the first paragraph of that, on page 3 of 3, second paragraph. And I have 4 yay, 2 nay, and I believe again it was Shed and Bradrick.
No, wait a
Correct.
minute. Wait a minute. On the 3-3 vote, I voted yes. On the 4-2 vote, I voted no.
Okay. So who was the other 3 nay? We had 3 nays on the first vote. We have Bradrick. Who else voted no?
I believe, this is Jeff, I believe I voted no on the first vote.
Yeah, okay. So,
Dave,
And-
I voted no also on the first vote.
who's that?
Fred,
Fred. Okay, Mr. Moore. All right, just to be clear before we move on, Cynthia, page 3, first paragraph, the vote resulted in a 3 yay, 3 nay, and did not carry. And the nays were Bradrick, Kelleher, and Shamora. Just confirm you got that. Cynthia. Okay, well, I have that, I have it noted, I can write to her. And the second motion, which was the motion to send the request in the full amount of 218,136, was 4 yes, 2 nay. Sorry. And that was Shay and Bradrick. Is that correct? Roy?
Yes, sir.
Shay? Barry?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I'll forward that information to Cynthia to make sure we correct the minutes. All set, Mike. You're muted. Nothing. I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
Aye.
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 Abstain.
Aye.
Out of here. Get this dog out of here.
Hang on. So just to confirm, the Open Space and Farmland Preservation Committee has the money to make this purchase without any expenditure from the town.
If I may, it's not that there's no expenditure to the town, it's that there's no addition to the town budget. It's town money that's being spent, but it's already designated specifically for projects like this, and it's in the land acquisition fund. And we have adequate monies in that fund to make this purchase.
Thank you. That answers my question.
No, we do not need to go to referendum for this amount. Correct. And so the motion that's being requested from the Board of Finance tonight is to recommend the release of up to $65,000 to participate in the purchase of the development rights of Maple Crest Farm.
So moved,
Bernardi.
Mr. Chairman. I'll move or second if Mr. Bernardi beat me.
Perfect.
Aye.
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 Thank you, gentlemen.
Mr. Chairman, I would move, for the purposes of discussion, that we approve the transfers as recommended by the Board of Selectmen in the letter to, from, dated August 20, I'm sorry, dated August 20th, 2020. Total amount being $425,444.08.
I second. Dave, the letter that I have, the memo, is September 3rd. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, they're the same. Flip it over. Flip the page over. I
Oh,
can amend my motion to be September 3rd. I will entertain that motion.
yeah, because that's the motion to Mike, so, the letter to Mike, so I would prefer the September 3rd date.
I would accept that friendly amendment.
If I may. Repeating myself, I can't see how the tuition component of Woodstock Academy is a capital expense. And the other issue I have is for the emergency tree removal. This is as predictable as snow plowing and chip sealing. These should be in the regular budget and not coming out of capital. You cannot capitalize a tree stump.
Aye.
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 Hey,
I'll make that motion, Mike. Dick Horton here.
Second. Fred,
Mike, just to clarify, this is last year's, right?
this
Oh,
is
sir.
this year's, Jeff.
Then just to make sure I understand what I'm talking about then. Did we not approve it at 218,000 at the last meeting, or am I conflating things? No, that's the one that did pass. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thanks for the explanation, Mike.
just so I understand that we are potentially expending over $400,000 out of capital non-recurring for the academy, and potentially doing that under an executive order without having any taxpayer input. In addition to the prior amount.
If I may weigh in, that was also done by referendum, the previous $212,000.
Aye.
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 Nay.
Bernardi, so moved.
I'll second. Borton.
Aye.
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 So moved. That's Fred.
Bernardi, second.
Aye.
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 I'll move.
Bernardi, second.
Nope.
Aye.
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 I'll motion. Horton,
Bernardi, second.
Aye.
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 Nay.
Mike? When I printed out the reports on the revenue side, the report is for fiscal 1920, 2019, 2020. I don't know whether I didn't get the 2021 report or if not, could you please send it to me for the revenue? Yeah, but I would very much like to see the 2021 report for revenue. If you could please send it, I would appreciate it. Interested in see what the tax revenue is, given the fact that the taxes aren't due to October 1st. Thank you.
Just a couple of quick ones. I think I answered most all of my own questions. Transfer station hauling, Jay, down from last year. We were told it'd probably be up. I'm not complaining. Just curious. So we just potentially over budgeted. Okay. No,
None of it. Could not.
Yeah. So, Okay, all right, I'm just looking at the numbers that are available for transfer. I'm not looking for a gotcha minute. So everybody knows it. I'm just looking at it and, I recall the conversations we had with the former first selectman. And I was happy to see that we had money that we could transfer out. And there was one other item, I was curious about. No. Health insurance. Health insurance. Is that a result of? Well, yeah, there's $56,000 of transferring out. Was that because of the departure of an employee? Um, okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Dave Richardson.
Question? Question? Yeah, I was gonna bring it up on the other board, that whole issue of the additional expense for the election. Jay, do you have any numbers on the primary, the actual versus the usual for a primary? Okay, if you could get them, if, you know, if you, even if your ballpark was like 20% over, 30%, 50%, it'd be sort of useful. Thank you.
Yeah, I have just a couple of things. One, I want to point out that there were no documents available for the public who were attending this meeting. And I believe that's a requirement. The second thing is I will be interested to see how the accountants handle the tuition and the dead trees on the town's balance sheet and their plan for depreciation for both of those items. It should be quite entertaining. Those are my comments. Yeah. Well, somebody might want to go back and read 7S, 7, and 7B because it's referenced in 7S, 7, and the documents are supposed to be available 24 hours before the meeting. That's not what the statute says or the executive order. Well, that's fine, but it's in black and white.
She's muted.
Better? Okay. Thank you, Dave, for pointing that out. I did distribute the documents to the Board of Finance several weeks in advance of this meeting. And I sent them to Town Hall as well, believing that they would be posted on the town's website. I'll be happy to send them to you directly if you would like. I understand your point, and I'm not disputing that, but I'll be happy to send you the documents that I distributed to the other groups so that you'll have the same information.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but it won't be necessary.
Okay.
So moved. Bernardi.
I'll second it.
Aye.
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 Aye.